Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Do I have any idea what we're going to get up to today? No. But it is Fof Phenoms still. We have got one more day of this promo until Summer Stars, I think it's called, which is basically team of the tournament from the World Cup. That starts tomorrow. Then we've got 1 week to go until Footies finally arrives. So, let's turn that down, just so it's a little bit quieter. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. Maybe we just work our way through some of these objectives that have been out for ages. Estival comes out in half an hour. To be fair, I've done a chunk of Rio here. I only need to do one more thing, and we'll get a 588 from that, as well as some SP and his card. Better late than never. I mean, we could try and get... I mean, some of these... You could probably just get all of these done in 3 games, if you're paying attention and using something that ticks all of them in one go. The Daily Dip... We could score 5 goals in a game in the next 25 minutes. And then live events. What have we currently got? A Star is Born Cup. That doesn't look good. Because I imagine... Oh, it's the penalty one. Yeah, I just haven't played this. And it now feels like if there's only 1 day left, you probably only get a certain amount of entries per day. So I'm probably screwed in terms of completing that one. But oh well, it is what it is. Oh, this is logged into the wrong account. One sec. Switch account. You've also got this one, which, yeah, we're not going to be able to do. There is a gauntlet out. Okay, we can do some gauntlet. And hi, hey, hello, welcome anyone that tunes in today. I very, very much appreciate you. That's the wrong... There we go. I also need to say, once again, a massive, massive thank you and shout out to any/all of you that have been supporting all of the footy content throughout this World Cup. It's been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I couldn't have asked, really, for more impressive support. Why does this say couldn't go live on TikTok? I'm 99% sure it is, but... But I don't have the comments coming through, if there are any, because I don't have the page. Wait, here. Yeah, couldn't go live. I feel like it is, but who knows? But Beza and anybody else and everyone else that is tuning in today, I hope you've had a fantastic week, other than last night, which, I mean, I'm not even sure we need to talk about it, to be honest. I've talked about it enough on the footy accounts, in multiple videos now. I did a specific one talking about Tuchel earlier. I did one last night after the game talking about it. I don't think we need to get ourselves down by going back over it again and again and again. So, yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. And I just hope that we can chill out. Hope you enjoy the stream. We'll check out what comes out at 6 o'clock and everything like that. Let me quickly get onto this account. Right, so we are live. Someone asks, is it coming home? Yes, it is. Euro 2028. Football is coming home. You are absolutely bang on with that question right there. What is going on here? That's fine. I don't have an England squad because why would I need one? I don't understand unless there's an objective. Oh, the one for Rio. That is just filling up a squad to tick off the objectives and do some evos at the same time. That's depressing to look at, isn't it? Oh well. So it's all good. Thoughts on Connor Chaplin? Hey, it's a signing. We've made 2 signings today, and we've announced Vestergaard's leaving. Yesterday we announced Winks is going. We're doing stuff. It's amazing. There's a world where we also announced Danny Ings today, and it is just positive that we're doing something. So, yeah. Might come home next year when the England women bring it home. Yeah, they can win again. Hell yeah. Ashley, hello. What did you get your mal out of? A 90 plus times 5. Which, oh yeah, I need to update my team at the bottom. Can someone try and remind me to do that at the end of this game, please? I would appreciate that. Thank you. You mean the plane on Monday without the trophy? Yeah, it's coming home. It's coming home. I love Vicky Lopez. She's very, very good. Ings will surely bang. I mean, I hope both of them do. Chaplin, Ings, and then we're obviously like playing the kids in pre-season right now. And apparently some of them have looked good. Will Alves getting off to a good start in pre-season is great because he's one of those players that over the last few years we've wanted to see more of, but he's had injuries, then he's been loaned out. So we've just never really had the opportunity, whereas this season surely is finally the time where Will Alves can potentially star for us in our promotion push. God, that ping at the top is not great. I mean, to be fair, I am uploading Tom's video for today right now, so if there is any lag, hopefully it stops in the next 5-ish minutes, because that video should be uploaded by then. If it doesn't, then I don't really know what would be going on. Ah, crap. Thank you very much for following on TikTok. I appreciate it. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are live on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Say hello, whatever platform you're on. The whole point of these streams is to chill, right? Playing this game can be very stressful. So what we like to do is just have a good time, chat about whatever it may be. A lot of the time, it's going to be England. When a World Cup is on, throughout club season, of course, we'll talk about Leicester. We'll talk about any other big games that are going on. Oh my God. And hopefully have a good time. So I do appreciate any of you that do get involved in the chat, because without the chat, streaming feels, I don't know, feels a bit odd. Just talking to yourself, hoping that someone joins in the conversation. So it's always significantly better. The more the merrier when it comes to the chat. So yeah, anyone on YouTube, say hello. No one has said anything yet on there. YouTube seems to be very dead when it comes to the chat lately. Hup. And we are currently just playing a little bit of Gauntlet because why the hell not? Gauntlet is normally pretty good for packs, picks, all of that stuff. And you normally get a decent player out of it as well. Novan, sorry, I don't know if that's how your name is pronounced, but hello, welcome to the stream. And again, anyone on Twitch, say hello. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Let's play that through the middle. That should not have been a through ball. Foolish decision. Oh. I mean, it's not what I pressed, but it works. I wanted to do a little McGeady spin, but never mind. The game has its own plans. Kai, hello, how you doing? Ooh. Also, I did do champs on Tuesday night. She's offside. Some of you would have seen the tweet, but if you didn't, then I will show you how we got on in champs and what. That's why I asked for someone at the end of this game, if possible, to remind me to update the team at the bottom of the screen for TikTok, because we've changed formation. For the first time since September, maybe October, I changed formation. It's crazy, I know. But sometimes when you pack a player as good as Lamine Yamal, you have to change your team because of him. Spain or Argentina to win the final? I mean, I will do yet another predictions video on the footy accounts, specifically talking around that game. I guess we can also mention the third place playoff in that video as well. What are my instant thoughts or instant answer to that question? Honestly, I think it's going to be the same as our game. If there is Messi magic, they win because you cannot stop it. But if he has an off day, Spain are a significantly better team than Argentina. But that team doesn't need to be better if Messi does Messi things. Which, in every single game of the World Cup so far, he has done Messi things. So you can't really assume that that is suddenly going to stop in the final, when there is absolutely no reason to believe that based on everything that we've seen so far. The guy is that's not where I aimed. Absolutely on it in every match, and it is frankly ridiculous the rate at which he is getting goal involvements at the age of 39. Bearing in mind his World Cup record and everything like that before 2022 wasn't amazing. These last two World Cups, he has just flown higher and higher. There's a famous clip that keeps doing the rounds of when Argentina lost, when they got knocked out by... Did they get knocked out or did they just get beat? I can't even remember the World Cup final. Not last time, but the time before. When France beat them, there is a clip of the BBC commentator, or maybe ITV, saying that surely this is Messi's last World Cup game for Argentina. He's 31. He'd be 35 by the time the next World Cup rolls around. Surely this is it. And now he might go on to break basically every World Cup record and win it back-to-back. It's crazy. It's worrying that there are still people out there that doubt him. In any way. Guy just uses MLS for training matches. Honestly, he has conditioned himself for this World Cup absolutely perfectly. You couldn't have asked for a better build-up to it over the last couple of years. The heat, the humidity. Oh. All of this stuff just perfectly adjusted. No Leicester Evos. In my main team, at this point, no. We've got to the point of the year where the game isn't that enjoyable to play. So therefore, doing Evos requires playing the game, which... So... because my pack luck has also been really good, the Leicester Evos, as it stands, are not in the team. Sad times. Considering up till recently, there's been at least one in my team for basically the entire year. Best pack for the footies tokens. I haven't looked because pretty much similar to the answer to that question. Just not playing the game that much. I haven't looked at everything that's in that store in terms of the packs or picks or anything to determine what I would use my tokens on. So we'll have a look. Why has this person not left this game, by the way? Like, just... Ugh. It's 8-0! No, the game is miserable the majority of the time. So at this point, we're mixing things up. And we're just trying to have a good time. Which unfortunately means not playing it as much. But when I am playing it, I'm trying to... Oh, how has she missed? Score goals like that was what I wanted to say there, but... He could have come back, but unfortunately for their sake, they did not. Right, I need to update my team for the bottom of the screen, because like I said before, I have finally changed formation. After all of this time of using 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, in the main team, we have switched to a 4... Whoa, I'm dropping everything. To a 4-2-1-3. And this is the team and formation that I used in Champs. And yeah, unsurprisingly, Lamine Yamal was an absolute monster. As you would expect. Koundé is also just an absolute joke. Like, the fact he is only going to be 98 rather than 99. I don't have a problem with that because he is just unbelievably good. I don't understand this capture software. I always have to re-plug in the cable for it to load. There we go. All I want it for is to literally take a screenshot to update. And so with this team and formation, I went 14-1. So not only this year have I got my first 13 wins in Foot Champs and have done that, I think, 3 times, I got my first 14-1. And the one loss that I got was against the sweatiest little meta rat that I've played in what feels like ages. I scored some unbelievable goals. And I was playing really, really well. And I had a great time. So yeah, 14-win squad right there. You love to see it. I am doing very good, thank you very much. Cheers for asking. Yeah, I mean, outside of England getting knocked out, I'm doing great. That is slightly depressing, but what can you do? It's football. Tuchel had a bit of a mare, didn't he? Here's the footies tokens. You say you've got 600. It's quite a lot. The weekly limit resets in 1 day, and I've currently got 90. Maybe I should try and get some more. I mean, you could just do some of the Evos. I would never advise doing the icon picks. I don't understand why they're still in the game, to be honest, let alone as such a high ticket, like, item in these token stores at all. Footies. I mean, honestly, this week, there's a world where I would just save. If I had 1,000 tokens or close to 1,000 tokens, I might just save them until we get, because we're getting the star, sorry, not star performers, Summer Stars tomorrow, which is basically the team of the tournament for the World Cup. Maybe save it until they're out. If you want to take any of the players, then I guess you can, but Yeah, honestly, I might save them. I need to see if I can easily obtain some more. You need to grind the season pass to get Evos. Can make your Evo have 99 pace, shooting, and 98 dribbling. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I need to do the same. I do need to get some more Leicester Evos potentially back in the team. Like, get Vardy back up front, something like that would be fun. The 4 times 95 Phenoms store pack is bad. Yes, exactly. That's why I say I would probably wait. Because there are so many that are worth nothing. So I would potentially just hold off for a day and then open them up. But yeah, can I mean, maybe the gauntlet. Does the gauntlet give you any? The daily dip we've done, so that gets us 30 more. What else can I do before tomorrow? Better late than never. Doesn't get you any. Live events. Yeah, see, this one, I should have done this. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Play 15 matches. I'm assuming that you're not going to have enough entries per day to play 15. So I'm going to miss out on those tokens. But it is what it is. So the gauntlet does get us some. Okay, so if we do manage to do all of the gauntlet stuff, we are going to get a chunk via that, which is good. You could technically do the cup if you win every single game. Do you get 4 entries? 5 entries, 3 rounds each. Well, okay. You wouldn't necessarily get this. But we could get everything here. Esteval does come out today. Yeah, he is the next one of these. The Engamoa. Today is Esteval. So you'll be able to get him and some other bits and bobs. You only spent 100. That was to get Gusto for the Chelsea team. That makes sense. There are footies token swaps in SBC. Oh, they've brought those out now. Because I know that they previously brought out the old tokens. Do you think he's going to be good? Basically, every single card that comes out at this stage of the year is going to be great. Because their stats and playstyles and stars and everything like that are just top tier. We are in silly season. I mean, footy starts in 8 days and 3 minutes. So you know that as soon as you're getting close to footies, that's when things just become a bit silly all over the place, don't they? So we're up to 160 of those. Again, doing a little bit more of the gauntlet will get us some more. So maybe there's a world I could get to like half of the weekly limit. That'd be okay. Esteval looks good, but you can only get 3 playstyle pluses when every card now has 4 minimum. But you can probably get like other Evos that do allow you to get a 4th on them. Maybe from like the season pass and stuff. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm not 100% sure. But I do assume. So they have upped his price range, and so he was previously extinct at like 35k. Now they've upped it to 85. Does he sell immediately for 80 or not? Or have they literally just done that and now I'm going to get undercut 500 times? No, there we go. I'll take the 80k. Nice. I need at some point to just get rid of all these golds as well, but I can't be bothered. Although, surely Pateas isn't actually going for 20k. I mean, someone like Haaland. A gold's back up in price? If so, can someone explain why? I mean, well, no, Rodri's not. So why would those? Are they out of packs? Maybe. How have I got Yamal? I managed to pack him. I was very, very lucky. All 91s and 90s are worth more. Why is Rodri not worth? Why is Rodri so much cheaper? Maybe because everyone already has Rodri so many times, they don't pack the other ones? Haaland and Bellingham are expensive compared to Rodri. Could you pack 100 Rodri's not? Yeah, okay, yeah. That does make sense. So for this... Right. So people need, like, Pateas, Haaland, Bellingham, etc. to be able to get these tokens. Yeah, makes sense. You have 95 Igor Thiago, 141k to spend. Batistuta. Yeah, that makes sense. Kieran, yeah, fair. Fair enough. So yeah, I should do those token SBCs because I probably have the stuff in the club to do it. The footies one's not the Fof. Oh. Oh, right. Yes, I need to do those ones. Not the others. That's fine. So I could get close to the weekly limit then if I do all of the gauntlet. Right, let's back out and go back in and see what we have got for 6 PM content today. And if you are just tuning in, hi, hey, hello. My name is Scott. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. We are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. If you have a preferred platform, you can watch on any of them. Let's look at all of our new content. Have you got so many coins? Play the game over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And hope that you get some good tradable pack luck. That does help. Star Performer Semi-Finals SBC is now available. Screw you! Also, how is Martinez the star performer and not Messi? What are we doing here? Josh, hello! Yeah, how is it not Messi? Okay, sure. Let's look at anything and everything else. So now we have Estival. So in order to get Estival, play 5 matches with 6 Brazilians, 3 finesses with a Brazilian, 2 assists in 4 games with 5-star skill moves. Okay. Martinez got the winner. Yeah, Messi assisted that winner and the equalizer. Bizarre choice. Maybe just because Messi's already got so many cards. Score 8 goals with a Brazilian midfielder. Win 8 matches with 6 Premier League players. And then you will get yourselves Estival. I like it. Nice. Argentina cheated, apparently. Not sure. Let's see. Would we get anything else? No, not on a Thursday in objectives. Evos. I haven't looked at Evos in a little while. Have any that I'm doing running out? No, that's fine. I haven't even seen half of these. Yeah, the banner was very poor. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen this one, but this was not today. That's not bad. No new paid Evo today. We get Prime Prospects. Catch the football world's attention. Max 93. Okay. Let's have a look at this Messi going into there. Bit of pace. Bit of dribbling. Bit of shooting. Finesse plus if you don't already have it. Normal finesse. Tuchel should stay, yeah. Barca front 3 is tough. Yeah. Yeah. Whilst Tuchel massively cocked it up, I think he should still stay. Oh, crap. I've gone off my own stream. There we go. Allegedly, Messi was offside after the corner. Right. 2 things, right? If Messi was offside, they would have VAR'd it. But 2, he was miles onside. Genuinely, like 3 yards onside. It wasn't even close. I cannot believe that there is a narrative that he might have been offside. It's crazy. It truly is. The foul on the first goal. It's not a foul. Right, what's new? Phenoms Challenge 3, throwback marquee matchups. There he is, the clown. We've also got Inyao Ulai. That's definitely not going to be pronounced correctly. So yeah, Martinez, they give him 4-star, 5-star. He wasn't the star performer. What a joke. Oh, yay. We've also got Showdown SBCs for the third place. The bronze playoff. Deary me. It was not a foul. Again, otherwise, they wouldn't have given it. What do you mean? Where would there even have been a foul? It was a short corner that was then just blasted in. What are you on about? Deary me. Yeah, Kwanzaa has 2 passing play styles. Can he play DM? No. Okay. And then Manyan. What's Manyan's team of the season saying? What a bizarre choice. He already has a 93 rated card. Why would you choose him? I don't understand. Okay, well. Do we also get them for the final? No, maybe they'll come out tomorrow. Yeah. Someone also asked, is the cup still here? It is. This is the last day of it. I haven't played a single game. I would need to win every single game in order to get all of the objectives done, because I haven't played it. I don't think it's going to happen. So I think we'll continue with the gauntlet. Console with more passing playstyles than defensive. Yeah, what are they doing? Star performers are supposed to come with a playstyle plus related to the game. Yeah, I thought he would have had like precision header plus. EA though, you don't agree? Tuchel has to go. Squad selection was poor. Already picking favourites ahead of talent. I mean, everyone thought at the time that the squad selection was poor, but then some of his decisions were incredibly justified. Like Dan Burn was slated for being chosen, but then he ended up being really good. Jed Spence was slated as a choice, but was genuinely probably top 3 players for us in the tournament. I think there were other choices, like Henderson, when surely if Henderson is there basically because he's a good laugh, take him as some kind of coach. And you could have then took like a flair player. But who missed out? Like Gibbs White wouldn't really have played. Let's say we take Henderson out, right? Because Henderson didn't come on. Even if you took Mainu out as well, who didn't play. Therefore, you'd be bringing in someone else. Who else would have been taken that genuinely would have come on? I don't think Gibbs White would have, because you had Eze, who was coming on. You had Rodgers, who came on and had good impacts in that same position. You could say Palmer, but Palmer was crap this season, so there was no justification for him to go. Same with the likes of Foden. I think, genuinely, one of the players who didn't go, who maybe would have had more of an impact than some of the other bigger names, like a Palmer or whatever, might have been Bowen. I don't think people were that upset that he wasn't in the squad at the time, but with how poor our right-hand side ended up being, maybe. I do agree that that game management was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. The other stuff, I don't really agree with. I do think, though, I did a Tuchel video today. I put that out like an hour or two ago. If you want to check it out, it's short form. It's on the TikTok and everything like that, the Birdie Football. And in that, I talked about the fact that we basically went out as if it was Southgate by just putting everyone behind the ball. But I do mention in that video as well, it feels like there is this deep-rooted fear in this England squad and the players and everything like that. Because how can I describe it briefly? I think that Tuchel sort of played into what the players were automatically doing themselves after we went 1-0 up. And I agree. Not for 1 second, by the way, am I defending those subs, because that is some of the worst set of sub choices I may have ever seen. I know there's been some criminal ones for Leicester over the years, but for England, yeah. Worth to do Manyan? No, because obviously they're just going to lose, so he won't get upgraded. But so, when he took off Gordon for Konsa and didn't leave us with a single out ball or single counter-attacking threat, yeah, that was absolutely pathetic. But I do think that these players automatically, just mentally, as soon as they go 1-0 up against a team that they maybe think that they're not as good as, they just move back, drop back, drop back. And so I think at that point, Tuchel had two choices. One was to lean into that. And that's what he did. By bringing on Konsa, Burn, etc., he lent into the team automatically going backwards. His other choice should have been his exact mantra from the Croatia game and what he said when we appointed him, which was, if we lose our way. Right? So in the second half of Croatia, we went for it, and it was unbelievable. That was probably our best half of the tournament, because we went for it. We didn't just sit back. And I know it was 2-2 at the time, but you know what I mean, right? And what he could have done was said, okay, they're getting on the ball now. We need more counter-attacking threat. Morgan Rogers, get off the pitch. We're bringing on... I mean, Saka might not have been fully fit. So that's why he didn't get a minute. But you could have brought on Rashford. You could have brought on Watkins, right? In that position to just have the out there and be able to bring the ball up the pitch more. But he didn't. Even Madueke could have done that. And so he took the wrong choice out of the two. And that's the frustration. Was he's done the exact opposite of that earlier in the tournament. And it's exactly the opposite of what he said when he was appointed. And he lent into this idea of, let's absorb the pressure and just try and hold on. But the thing is, right, even if that had worked and we'd only conceded one, we would have got slapped in extra time. We probably would have conceded 4 more. We were getting battered. They probably should have won 3 or 4-1. Messi could have had at least a hat-trick of assists. And so, yeah, he lent the wrong way. And it cost us. But I do also think there is this mentality in our players' minds of, we have to now protect this lead. At the same time, you also can just say, we had the players on the pitch to not concede those goals. Right? If one player used their brain and was actually a little bit further out to stop the pass to Enzo, I know Anderson sort of was, and then he went to press Messi. Maybe he could have pressed him, but in a way that he didn't have that out ball to Enzo. Or if Pickford had slightly longer arms, maybe he would have saved it. And then the last goal, we've got a bank of like 6 defenders between Messi and Martinez. And yet, he's still in a few yards of space. How? So some of it does come down to the players, but the big sub-decisions obviously come down to Tuchel. He picked Madueke over Palmer. Yes, but that isn't a problem. Right? And here's the reason why. Palmer was crap this season. He was pretty much useless, right? Surely everybody agrees. Palmer was awful this season. The thing with Madueke, when he made the squad announcement, he described the roles that some of these lesser players were going to have. He specifically described Madueke as an impact player, right? A super sub, if you will. If Saka was 100% fit, he would have started every single game. And Madueke would have come off the bench. He was never supposed to be the main starter at right wing. Right? So that changed things. That injury to Saka, which he just clearly did not recover from. Definitely an Arsenal fan. If you're talking about me, I'm a Leicester fan. So get your facts right. You look an idiot. Thank you. Watkins and Rashford definitely should have come on. For Kane and Rodgers. I think so. Yeah. Zach, I agree. I do agree. Vardy's not in my squad because I need to evo him a bit more. At 0-0 with a better attacking team, went 1-0 and changed the way we played. Yep. The thing is as well, it's not as if Messi going out to the right wing was a new thing. He'd done that in the previous few games to be able to help create more by getting the ball out wide and getting crosses in and stuff like that. So that wasn't new. It's frustrating. Chaplin is better than Bellingham, to be fair. Who do you think is going to win the final? Probably Argentina because they have Messi. And he's turned up in every single game. Like, Spain are a better team. But Messi is Messi. You feel like regardless of how bad Palmer played last season, he's still a game-time player? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Pinging long balls to Rashford would have been a better option. I agree. I could not agree more. We were screaming it. Rashford on for Rodgers, right? Or whoever. Once he took Gordon off. Ridiculous. You don't rate Bellingham. He never does it against the big sides. I'm going to guess that you haven't watched a single game of this tournament. He's carried us through. Deary me. Sub should have been like for like, continue playing for the second goal, go out on our shield if we lose. Yep, I agree. I said exactly the same thing. You bring on the defense when there's 5, maybe 10 minutes to go. Not half an hour. Mental. Mental decision-making. Where does the mentality come from? Is it a fundamental FA thing instilled early? Honestly, I don't know. The youth players managed to win all these tournaments. They seem to have the mentality. Why don't the senior ones? I don't get it. Yeah, there is a world where in 4 years' time, at the next World Cup, you could see someone like Anthony Gordon up front for us. There is also a world where someone that is relatively unknown right now, massively, like, they just skyrocket, and suddenly they become the starter up front. Most inexcusable pick was Henderson for you. Yes, I agree. Purely because his role in the squad is basically that of a friendly coach. Take him as that. Just take him along. Mental. That ping. Oof. Can it come down? Wow, that is dreadful. Hate that Enzo scored. Can't stand him. Yeah, he's pretty good though, isn't he? Tell me one big side he scored against, like a top 10 nation. I mean, I don't know how many he's played against, so I don't know. Weren't Mexico ranked top 10 at the time we played them? I don't know. Same with Kane, does nothing in the big games. But again, you cannot expect last night for either Kane or Bellingham to basically do anything. Because the setup, once we went 1-0 down, if you expected either of those two to do a single thing, you're mental. They had no chance. Absolutely no chance, because there was zero support to them. Bellingham, at one point, it might have been with like 10 minutes to go. Mexico were 10th ranked in the world when we played them. There you go. He had a run down the left wing. Like, he picked up the ball maybe like here, and then charged and charged and charged. There was nobody with him. You couldn't expect him to beat like 5 players. It was never going to happen. And he had no options. It was just mental decision-making to go to like 5-3-2. That's the name. I knew there was another name that I was... There was a player that had been omitted from the squad that could have been that flair player. Rio Engamoa. Yes. That would have been a fun one. And again, that guy who's not afraid to just get at people. Without Kane or Bellingham, with... Oh yeah, we would have been out way before that. Anderson had a really good tournament as well. As did Jed Spence. Now, I know that he was ill and also injured, but Rice was probably, in terms of like their level of talent, was Rice the biggest underperformer at this tournament for us? You just don't see it with Jude. No matter what anyone says, you despise him. Don't know if it's because you're a Villa fan, but you don't like him. I mean, it's probably because you're a Villa fan, because you might be the only person in the world who, going into this tournament, there are a fair few people that thought maybe Morgan Rogers should start instead of Bellingham. By the end of this tournament, you might be the only person that doesn't think that Bellingham is great. Regardless of what their thoughts were pre-tournament. That man carried us. He's not even really a man yet, is he? He's like 23. This is one good thing that we do have as well with this England squad. Rodgers in the 10 any day, you don't care, you see it every week, he's useless on the right. Well, yes, I'm not sure there was a single person in the world other than Tommy T that thought that Rodgers on the right was going to be a thing this tournament. He did get the assist. But he's not a better number 10 than Jude Bellingham. What on earth is going on? Saka just wasn't fit. Which is frustrating. Because then you could have taken someone like a Rio and played him out there. You could have taken a Bowen. But yeah. And obviously, we've still got a few days left of this World Cup before we, like, on the football channels, before we start getting into club football stuff. But when we do, I tell you what, Arsenal, at the start of this upcoming season, I'm going to tell you my early prediction for Arsenal in the 26-27 season. I think they have a significantly higher chance of winning the Champions League than they do the Premier League. And maybe another cup, FA or Carabao. And the reason why is because they can get through the first few months of the season in those tournaments without having everybody fit. You're not going to win the Premier League with such a slow start. And so Rice is injured. He's been injured throughout the whole World Cup. It's clear to see. The guy needs a rest. He is basically, it feels like every Arsenal player has run themselves into the ground this season. So Rice isn't going to be available for the start of the Prem. Saka is also injured. Probably not going to be available properly for the start of the Prem. Gabriel looked a mess at this World Cup, and again, just couldn't seem to handle it. Saliba is out for 4 to 5 months now that he's got to have back surgery. So I think Arsenal are going to have a really slow start in comparison. And so I think they're going to have a really good chance by the end of the season, once everyone's fully fit and firing, to win some cup competitions, but not the Prem. Unless they make crazy, like, squad signings that are basically going to fill in until the likes of Rice are back. Oh. Gutted Yuri's gone, though. Yeah. For that amount of money as well. If he didn't have that release clause, he probably would have cost double. Simps, hello! Zach, yeah, it's kind of mad. You'd like Rice or someone else to be captain at the Euros? You'd give captain to Jude? I don't mind either of them. Yeah. Yet another game. Please just leave. Come on. Is Alvarez to Arsenal still rumoured or what? Not really seen anything on that for a while. Arsenal transfer news seems to have just gone really quiet. I mean, they obviously lost out on the Monga deal from us, Leicester. But that wouldn't have changed their season. He probably wouldn't have seen a minute in the first team. In the Prem, at least. Maybe in, like, the Carabao Cup or something. And then it also feels like they were led to believe that Bruno could be obtained for like 50 mil, but in reality, Newcastle actually want closer to 100. And ever since those two things have happened, yeah, it's slowed down a lot. I don't know why I'm still playing this as if it matters. We're 9-1 up, for God's sake. Saka's 24. You worried for him? Going to run himself until his legs can't run anymore at 28. I mean, it already feels like he's at that point. Saka is one of those players that is just now perennially injured. It's like Reece James. You can't count on Saka to stay fit for an entire season. You just can't. You're lucky if he's fit for half of a season. Just keeps getting injured. Can see Rio starting on the left at the next Euros if he keeps on this path. I think that only happens if we start Gordon elsewhere. Gordon's going to have had 2 years at Barca under his belt by that point as well. Ooh. Most important player in your opinion, Yuri. You should go to Loot Bar if you want to get some coins and have it as safe as possible. Links in the bio. Bosh! Ooh, nearly. Trent not being there is a horrendous decision. Yes and no. Trent does give you something different, but we obviously know that he is defensively suspect. And he couldn't even nail his starting position over a near-retirement Carvajal at Real Madrid. It's not as if he's come off the back of a blistering season like some of the ones he's had at Liverpool, where he's getting countless assists and everything like that. It simply wasn't the case. I will do Esteval, but right now we're just doing the gauntlet. Let's claim this. Oh, Jamie gets a banging upgrade. There is a world where I could bring him in for Vicky Lopez. We'll see. But let's continue with the gauntlet and see if we can win it on our first go through. What do you think of all the Tottenham business and just not moving like Tottenham? I don't know what the second part means. Tottenham's transfer business has been really good. Like, Senesi and Robertson on a free for the experience and depth is really good. Fernandez and Tonali as a midfield duo. No, I'm not going to use the word pivot. It's one of the biggest pet peeves in football. Is fantastic. Really, really good. And now the incredibly strong links and rumours of them getting Krupi to either play up front or as the 10 off of the second striker position. Ayoze Perez would be proud. That'd be unbelievable for them. What is with this connection today? But unfortunately, for any Arsenal fans or just anti-Spurs fans, I have to say, I apologise. I have slightly helped fund their transfer business. By going to watch a gig at their stadium. So I'm sorry. If Spurs now turn into a super team, I'm partially at fault. Macduff. I said the same, right? So, how many of us went out? Ryan. Yeah. So 5 of my mates Me and my girlfriend all went to the pub to watch the game. And my girlfriend kept saying that she was nervous. She was scared. And I was like, you don't need to be. I'm not. You don't need to be. And I was then asked, like, why not? And when would I get nervous? And my response, this was in about, I think this was at half time. I said, I get nervous watching England. What a tackle. When we're 1-0 up. So at this point, at 0-0, I'm fine. There's no pressure. There's not really any jeopardy. But as soon as we go 1-0 up, I will become terrified. And that is exactly what happened. Because we knew what we were up against. Oh my good God. I actually haven't watched any of the golf. I completely forgot that it was on until a little bit ago. And currently, because of the fan setup, it's not that easy for me to, like, swing the TV around and have it on whilst we're whilst streaming. So I will have it on over the next few days, but I haven't seen any of it today. I didn't realise that it started at the time it did either. So I was hoping to be able to watch some later, but I don't know what time like end of play is going to be today. This person feels a little bit sweaty and good. But I have seen two things that have happened. One, I got the notification to say Scotty Scheffler was starting his round. And the second one was that somehow Rory has hit a par 4 green in one over a grandstand that's 415 yards. I don't really know how that's even possible, but yeah. So I have absolutely no idea if anybody scores or anything. Ah, Big Jolinton! Huge! Kieran, I agree. When we scored, I thought bring on some wingers, go for a second, then 80 minutes. Yeah. It was bad. Enzo Fernandez picks up that position from short corners basically every single time. He stands as close to the referee as he possibly can, and then runs into whatever little space has been opened up. No! Faded it around the grandstand. Rory's +3. I'll have to check it out. What on earth? Are you going to leave? What are we doing here? I need to win. And you're a sweaty player, so I don't really understand what's just happened there. Are they, like, saying that I can win if they score? I don't know if one of the objectives is to just score in a certain amount of games rather than play. If that is the case, I'd be happy to do that. But because they are good, I'm a bit scared to commit to it. But then what if I anger them by not just giving them a goal, and then they go on and come back and beat me? We've got a conundrum. Yamal 1 game away from completing Euro and World Cup double on debut. That is ludicrous, isn't it? Rodri is also 1 win away from being, I think it's the 10th player ever to have won the World Cup, the Euros, and a Ballon d'Or. He was unbelievable against France as well, Rodri. So good. It's never coming home. It is. It is. Don't be silly. The Euros 2028 is coming home. That's already the mindset locked in. 2028 is happening. Spain battered them. Now, I know France were poor, but Spain destroyed them. Hope Yamal has a good game because you don't want to see him get all the attention if they win, but he wasn't even their best player. I agree. The fact that Yamal was getting, like, the praise for the game against France. Bizarre. It was the midfield. Rodri and Fabian Ruiz were amazing. Cucurella and Pedro Porro as well. Two really good performances. Yamal wasn't even top 5. But like you say, because it's Yamal... Joelinton! Dembele still winning Ballon d'Or? I genuinely have no idea who is winning the Ballon d'Or. No clue. The problem is, team accolades matter so much when it comes to an individual award. Which is just stupid. Just stupid. In reality, it should probably be Harry Kane. The guy has had a goal-scoring season, the likes of which we've only ever seen once before, and that was when Messi scored his outrageous amount in the 11-12 when he just was on another level. He's broken like every Ronaldo goal-scoring season record. He's helped get his team in the world. Like he scored what 6 goals in the World Cup to help his team get to the semi-final. It should be Harry Kane, but because he hasn't won the Champions League or the World Cup, it probably won't be him. Oh. And I mean, in reality, the best player on the planet is still Messi. But when you are spending 90+% of your season playing in the MLS, the level is just too low to, I think, win the Ballon d'Or. So I don't know who's going to end up getting it. I think if France had won the World Cup, Dembele, maybe even Mbappe, would have been the favourite. Dembele probably because it would have been a World Cup and Champions League double. Well, and the league, and I think another cup. Didn't they win a treble this season? Like, So, I don't know, man. My favourite... I mean, the amount of Messi stats that have been going around the past couple of weeks has been unbelievable. But I think the craziest one was before the game yesterday, when they showed, like, goals, key passes, assists, touches in opponent's box, all of these different stats and all of our different players, combinations of players that had these records. And then they showed Messi. Who not only had all of those records for Argentina this tournament, but they were better than ours. In all of these stats. To break that Messi season. Yeah. Crazy. Think France losing to Spain massively helps Kane. I agree. I think Kane's odds of winning the Ballon d'Or skyrocketed once France went out. Especially if he scores like the winner to make us come third. We're all Spanish on Sunday, right? Messi may be the GOAT, but on Sunday you're Spanish. Can I ask why? Because to me, I would rather Argentina win. Because then we've lost to the winners of the competition. Like, in reality, I don't really care who wins. Oh, it's Bateson. So no, it doesn't really matter who wins. Right, final round. You too, but you don't know anymore. Team 4. You just want to see them win something in your lifetime. What do you mean? Who? What? Spain? Spain won the Euros 2 years ago. What do you mean? Are you one? I don't understand. Marshall, hello, what's up? Was mostly neutral till the Falklands thing. Yeah, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? That was pretty bad. I don't understand why that was a thing at the end. You're on about England? Oh, right. I thought we were on about the final. Who we wanted to win the final. Bosh. No, nearly. Bosh. Nice. Shirky's absolutely done him. Damn! What's the best pack to open? There isn't an answer to that. Will I be going Burton away this coming season? I don't know. It is close. I'm not going to any of the away preseason games. I will most likely be going to Genoa as the home preseason game. In terms of away days, I'd like to do Notts County, because I've not done that one before, and it is very local. I want to do Blackpool, because that would just be fun. Nice. All packs are horrible? I mean, most are. I don't know why you would open packs today when you could just wait until the new promo starts tomorrow. Oh, I'm assuming that because Bateson scored an own goal, I was expected to let him score. I would have let him score. I'm guessing that's where the upset came from. Although there wasn't a follow-up, so we are assuming. I did say, this opponent is very good. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the objectives are. I don't want to risk giving a goal and then ending up losing. So we'll give a goal at the end of the game when it's safe. But no one let me know what the objective was. No, Rafael! It's jammy, but we take it. Buy you a pint if I go Burton? The scenes, I don't even know. I don't even know when the game is in the season, but I will not be going to... I went Burton away for pre-season whenever we did that, like, 4 years ago, something like that. Can't remember exactly. But I went to that one, so I'm not going again. But maybe during the season because it is a close one. Damn it. Preston away was great because, well, one, we did Preston away and then went out in Blackpool that night. And that was so much fun, which is why we are desperate to do Blackpool away this year. It'll just be a massive laugh. But Preston away itself was pretty good. If you go there, if you want some cheap drinks before/after the game, go to a bar that is near the stadium that is called Wonderwall. It's so insanely cheap. And it was good vibes. They have darts and stuff there. It was really, really good. It came out at like £2.50 maybe a pint. Phenomenal stuff. Oh. Yeah, it was great. Very, very good. And then, yeah, head out to Blackpool. Have some fun. We are fortunate that Blackpool away hasn't fallen in, like, the middle of January. Because last season, Preston away was right at the start of the season. So it was perfect. This time around, I think it might be, like, September. I'd have to have a look. I think it's decent. For what we'd want. Oh, it's beautiful play! And barring some kind of absolute miracle from our opponent, that should be the gauntlet fully won on our first attempt. Could be 4-0. It is 4-0. Wasn't Preston away the game you lost? And then Winks went straight down the tunnel at the end? I don't remember that part. Monga scored a deflected goal. That's all I really remember from that game. Actually, was Preston away the game where Stilarchik was mental? I'm going to have to quickly try and get the highlights. I think we lost 2-1. Yeah, 16th of August. We lost a dramatic late winner is the title of the YouTube video. The question is if this is the game where Stilarchik had an absolute howler. Because I can't remember what other away games I went to. So that goal sticks in my mind. And I think it was there. We'll have a look at it once this game finishes. Ba 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 ba. Oh, it wasn't the winner. It was the first goal. This. What was he doing? Absolute moron. Did it come home? Not this year, but in 2028 it will. Have any more series history cards been added? Good question. I haven't been up. I did not press that. But oh my god, imagine if I had meant that pass for the assist. For the pre-assist. Jesus, that would have been unbelievable. Look at that by Cherky. I just didn't press it. Yeah, I went on and I'm so infuriated when it comes to forts. That 2 weeks ago, I forgot to finish the playlist stuff for that week. Fortunately, there wasn't an exclusive car or anything, but I missed out on 28 points. Now, the question is, during this new series, if each week gets you 50 points, I will still be able to get the series history car at the exact same time. But I don't know if a new one has been added or not. Also, I believe that the link skill that was broken has now been fixed as of the most recent patch, which they also massively bumped up the price of the Subaru from like 81k to 325 or something, so you can't credit farm via that. I have bought every single wheel spin exclusive car. I've got 27 million credits left. And I think I have 53 million worth of cars to buy, which is fine because I can buy them and then sell them. And so it won't actually cost me an extra 30 mil or whatever. So I can get all of that done. The hide and seek is done. The drift is a quarter done. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Oh, look, by the way. I bought Croc! It's 50% off in the sale. So it's only like 12 quid. So we've picked up Croc. That's going to be sick. We've done part of S Devout. One of 387 plus. Oh, 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 dreadful. Dreadful. Campaign. Daily dip. Dip, 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 dip. And then live events. Oh, the bonus. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, okay. So we get another 5 times 90 for this upcoming promo, which is really good. We'll do that one. We should do that one. Scoring 8 will do. Wait, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we might not have to do that one, but it depends on whether we get our double perfect or not. We'll either get that or we'll have to go in and get another set of games done. That's fine. And then this one, yeah. That's fine. We'll easily get that done. Nothing to worry about there. We've got a few more of these done. We've got a milestones thing done. 10,000 coins! Yeah, the third place playoff showdown is just pathetic. I'm not happy with that. At all. Just a joke. Right, what's this Evo then? 1 pace, 2 passing, 1 physical, shooting, defending, dribbling, weak foot goes up to 5-star. Okay, well, I don't mind that. But yeah, I imagine we'll tomorrow get a World Cup showdown. No surprise to see Brentford tweet about Hendo's got a lot of attention. I don't even know why they'd bring that upon themselves, unless they just want it for the sake of getting some attention. Done quanta for the Liverpool past and present, that's fair enough. Can I be bothered to do the next set of Gauntlet right now? I don't know if I can. So the question is, Simps, are you around to potentially do the link skill for the clean sweep, the bins, or an R? And if not, anyone else that's got Forza that would be down to hop on for hopefully like 1 minute to try and get this one thing done? Boogie, I wouldn't even know what that would require, so I have no idea, I'm afraid. We got 8 more followers on the Footy account. What else have we got? Comments, comments, comments. It was crazy decision making. Do 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 do. Absolutely not. Oh dear. A lot of people want Tuchel gone. A lot of people want Tuchel gone. Unsurprisingly, my semi-final predictions video has blown up again because we got both of them wrong. A lot of people are viewing it from Spain now. Yeah. Not surprising, sadly. He's got to grow to 6'1". Could do. Is it coming home? Not this time, but it is next time. Probably do all this week's stuff tonight. Don't tend to do the daily stuff. Yes, but are you around right now to potentially hop on for 1 minute is the question. Or anybody. Is any single person around that would be down to hop onto Forza for potentially 1 minute? Thanks for the view, guys. I mean, yeah. The one downside is... Oh, I should check if mine requires an update as well, to be fair. Is you earn money on TikTok based on a few different things. One of those things is, where are the people watching? So in the quarterfinals video that I did, I went out on a limb and said, yeah, you know what, Belgium, they're going to beat Spain. And so a load of Belgian people ended up getting that video put on their For You page. And like 50+% of the viewers of that TikTok were from Belgium. Unfortunately, because of the way you get paid on TikTok, none of those views count. If every single person that watched my quarterfinal prediction videos were from the UK, I would have made about 300 quid from one TikTok. Unfortunately, maybe a quarter of the people that viewed it were from eligible countries, maybe even less than that. And now it's happening again with Spain. I don't think Spain count either, which is a shame. But oh well. People calling for Tuchel out are stupid. Southgate first tournament got a semi-final, then 2020 Euro finals. Tuchel's only starting exactly the same as Southgate. Yes, but the subs were unforgivable. I would keep him, but those subs were dreadful. Best striker under 500k, Jamie Vardy. Evo him up. Tactics, please. I don't use tactics. I think they suck and they ruin the game. Right. Should we very quickly hop on and see if anything's changed in Forza then with the new season and whether we can potentially get this link skill done? Because it's the last one I need. The last one that I need. And now, as of today, I should be able to know exactly when I can 100% this game. I will know the earliest dates that I can get the final achievement and the final things in-game. Unless Pepper's a possibility, who would we even get to replace him? Exactly! Man's using Pina and says tactics ruin the game. Yes. An individual player does not ruin the game. Just because they're really good doesn't mean that they ruin the game. Tactics shouldn't exist. If Pina wasn't great, someone else would be great. The reason why Pina is so good is because of one of the other things that ruins the game, and that is play styles. Your Xbox is out of saved space for saved data. I have never seen that before. Right, we need to make some room. Oh dear. Right. Oh, I guess because I installed Croc. Yeah, right. What shall we uninstall for now? I haven't played Rematch in a long time. I could do Borderlands just for now. Then we can play through Croc. We can finish the achievements of Copper City, get rid of them, and bring back Borderlands. Oh, I can uninstall this, actually. Because this was only installed for my girlfriend, but now she's got her own Xbox. It doesn't need to be on mine. That works. Euro 2028. Yeah, it's going to be at home. Again. I'm desperate to go to even just a single game in the Euro 2028. I don't care whether it's England or not. I would just love to go to an international game as part of a Euros or World Cup. The vibes, just the international fans are just amazing. So I'm going to do what I can to hopefully go to at least one game. I mean, the dream is that the football side of things on TikTok and YouTube and everything continue to grow, and then Any sponsors want to just send me to a game or get me a ticket? Thank you. One game. It's all I want. One game. 4 grounds in England are in talks. Wembley, Forest, City, and Everton. Everton. Surely Spurs as well, no? Surely you're going to need a fair few. Right. So, let's see when I can 100% this game and then kickstart a new YouTube channel. Woo! I think it's going to be 3 weeks. Yeah, Pep would be unbelievable. Right. I actually need to open up this software, which hopefully it doesn't crash the stream. If it does, oof. It has been known to happen before. I'm just going to hope it doesn't right now. Oh, that looks okay. I'm going to press record. And I hope that doesn't crash anything. Okay. Okay. Italian Exotics. Complete festival playlist challenges and events to earn these exclusive cards. Right, I need to add these to my... Oh no. Now we're opening Excel and everything is lagging. Ah! We need to add these cars to our list of ones that we need to get. Pantera GT5. Abarth 124 17. Lancia 037. And the Hurricane Spider. Right. Save that and close Excel because... Oh dear. Right. Okay. Italian Exotics dealership. Some rare exotics usually only available in wheel spins. No, I could have got them for so much cheaper, potentially. Oh, well, okay. Right. A new car has been added to your garage. That's not what I care about. Gonna complete Martinez and discard him. Honestly, good. Good decision. Right. Message center. Italian Passion car pack is out now. Oh, so I've already got that. Okay. So... Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess this is the first one. So the DB7. Not my favourite Aston, but still a banger. Now, we have a new badge. The ice cream cone. Play Forza Horizon 6 during the Italian Exotic series of the festival playlist. Done. So, we still have one badge remaining in the festival playlist, which we'll check when that's going to be available. All of the campaign badges are done. The Horizon Play, we've got the Hide and Seek done. We're then working our way through the Eliminator, Racing, Spec Racing, Toge, and Drift, and then the Speed Skills. This is probably going to be the last thing in the game. I don't know if there's a way to, like, farm this easier or quicker in any way. Not that I have found through a bit of experimenting. That's going to be a tough, long one to get. But if we have a look over here, what do I have remaining in this game to 100% it outside of those badges? Horizon promo. Oh. Oh, because of the new cars. Okay. Well, I previously had this 100%ed. So now we need to take a few new photos, but we could probably get that done today. Because when these new cars come out, people just create events and you can go in and take a picture of them. So that could be re-100%ed. The festival playlist, we need a Horizon Stunt Party event. That's not existed yet. And then this stupid link skill has been bugged since the beginning of the game. But apparently it's now fixed. So we could do that, we could do this, and potentially this. And then this entire thing, the wristband, would be done. All of it. On this side of things, car collection. Obviously now there's a few more new ones. And there were still like 30 or so that I don't have yet. But I can obtain them all. So what else did we need to check? This. So for the final achievement, we need a series history rewards. In order to get that, I need 148 more points. This one, you get 212. So 53, 53, 53. So I need, yeah. Oh, what's going to be really annoying is there a world I could have had this finished a week earlier if I had just not been stupid? So 352 plus 28 plus, what did we say? Plus 53 plus 53 plus 53. Wait, minus 28. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's going to be exactly the same. So that has made no difference. Cool. So, in 2 weeks' time, I could have this game 100%ed. It will say that I won't have got every car, but that's going to always constantly update because they're going to keep bringing new ones out every season. But we will have, outside of that, 100%ed this game once it rolls down to winter. That Pantera was new. That Abarth is new. The Lancia is new. We would be missing one car. So there is a world I could record, I could finish the video and put it out on like the day that this car comes out. So then I would have everything. So that would be in 21 days. That's potentially 21, 22 days is potentially the day that the fort out to launch the new channel. So 3 weeks' time. Good to know. Okay, now one other thing that it said was new as part of this series or season was a new collectible. Now, oh, and the Horizon Stunt Party is here this week. Oh, we could do that now then. You know what? Let's try and get that done. Let's get out of here. And we'll wait for a stunt party to go. Sticky, yeah, if we could get Pep, I think that's the only way that I would say, yeah, goodbye Tuchel. Because we could, yeah, we could get this festival playlist one done. We just need a stunt party to spawn. But it said that there were new collectibles. So what on earth are they? So we've had bonus boards, mascots, barn finds, treasure cars. Oh. Absolutely no idea what they were on about then. Because when it says, like, here, coming soon, it said new collectible there. No clue. Absolutely no clue what that means. Right. So, let's wait for a to start. Then when DLC comes out, more achievements. Yeah, but that's fine. We could potentially go and get the DLC stuff done as part of another video or whatever, but yeah. So yeah, if you're on and you would be down to try and get that link skill, that would be fantastic. I know... I believe I know exactly where we need to go in order to do it. So that wouldn't be a problem. It would just be attempting it, which... and hopefully not cocking it up, basically. But that is amazing that today I could potentially get the festival party stuff done, the link skill was done as well, and then go from there. And I need to just grind the online stuff massively.
Arrived at your destination.
But now that the World Cup is going to be over, you can do that. But if a stunt party could spawn, that would be fantastic. Might just mean collectibles playlist challenge. What do you mean? Oh. Oh. So next week... So I guess if they're going to... They're just going to add in some more of the mascots around the map. And you have to, like, take down the, like, 10 new mascots or something as part of the challenge. I don't mind that. I need to get to a point where, on my screen, it says I've 100%ed everything before 2 days after that they add more new stuff. That's not a problem, it's just for the video. Right, can this stunt party spawn, please? You can watch now, personally struggling to play or watch FC content but still want to support. I appreciate it. Hey, if you want to support, the best way to do it is watch all of the birdie football stuff. That's the stuff that right now is doing very well, and so having likes and comments on all of those TikToks makes a monumental difference. Like, the difference in how much a video gets pushed, if it gets early likes, shares, and comments, is crazy. It's crazy! Right, this stunt party is taking its sweet time to spawn! So maybe we just get a convoy going and try and get this link skill. And then if the stunt party does appear, then we can do it together. Crazy how fast it's progressing. I know. Not just on TikTok, but like instant, like... Oh, my laptop's in there. You know what? Whilst this is just doing its thing. Whilst we wait, let me say, because I'm saving my numbers and stuff like that every single day to try and keep track throughout the World Cup, and then also post World Cup to see how things do. Because the assumption is that post World Cup, numbers will be down across the board. But since the start of the... Wait, what date did the World Cup start? Start date. It started on the 11th of June. Right, so from the first day of the World Cup on YouTube, we've gone from 3,890 subs to 4,834. So a like 20% increase there. 25% nearly. Instagram has gone from 1,046 to 2,027, so nearly a 100% increase there. TikTok started slow. From the 11th of June to the end of June, we gained 238 people. In July, we've gained nearly 2,000. On Facebook, I started with 490 people, went down to 480 because I was uploading stuff that hadn't previously been on that page, and also using a page that hadn't been in use for over a decade. So from the 15th of June, so in pretty much bang on a month, on Facebook, we've gone from 480 people to 5,800. It's kind of mad how well some of the videos have done. It's been so much fun, and I'm just hoping that we can now take this, like, content creation style when it comes to the editing of those videos and stuff like that into the new season, whether it's to do with transfers, games, whatever. And yeah, just keep pushing, because my god, when it comes to we got our affordability numbers after our phone call the other day, and so now we can start, like, looking for houses and stuff. When it comes to getting a mortgage and having bills to pay, the extra money that is coming in from the football side of things is a massive help. And so if that continued, maybe not like at the level that it has been throughout the World Cup, but let's say if I could even get 50% of the views and therefore, like, revenue from what it's been throughout the World Cup, that would be absolutely game-changing going forward. So I've really enjoyed it. I've learnt a few things here and there about what to do, what not to do. Some different styles of videos going forward. Making some templates ready for the season. Yeah. Hopefully it's been both a learning experience but also a successful one. And we go from there. I have just looked over to my Twitch, and it says it's completely frozen. Are we still good on Twitch and YouTube? TikTok, I can see it, and it's fine. But are Twitch and YouTube still okay? Where's the stomp party at? Right. Convoy. Create a convoy. Friends only. Invite selected people. No one has said yes on Twitch or YouTube, which is a bit worrying. But maybe people are just not saying anything. Oh no, it has very much frozen. What if I stop that recording? And then we refresh and we have a look. Has the recording made it that unbearable? Is the question. I can't even load my dashboard. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. But it doesn't say that we're dropping any frames or anything like that. No one has said anything, which... If I go live in the stream, it says that it's incredibly poor. But we're not dropping frames, so... But it looks like it's completely frozen. If anybody can see/hear the stream on YouTube or Twitch, please let me know, because it doesn't look like that's possible right now. It looks like it is completely either ridiculously laggy or completely frozen. Whereas TikTok is fine. Skipped frames detected, 47% over last 2 minutes a few seconds ago. So we're dropping half of our frames, apparently, even though we're not dropping any frames. YouTube is frozen. I don't know what I can do. Let's try something. Let's close this software and see if that makes a difference. Because that should take the load of the PC down. But the CPU says it's working at exactly the same rate that it was. So it still says poor quality on there. Yet it doesn't say we're dropping frames. It's skipping frames, not dropping them. Yet TikTok is fine. So how does that work? And it's not skipping half the frames. It's skipping like 30 seconds at a time. And no one on Twitch or YouTube can hear it, it seems, because no one's saying anything. Or they're just not saying anything, which is just not helpful. It's been freezing and a bit behind. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've absolutely no idea what to do. I don't know how you'd fix skipping frames. Because it's literally going 30 seconds on one frame. And then 30 seconds later it updates to a new one. But it says we're skipping 55% of frames. It's usually due to high CPU usage. Yes, my PC is old. And it costs thousands to upgrade it. It can't handle it anymore. YouTube is frozen but can hear you. Apparently on Twitch, okay. But does okay mean you can hear but not see, I assume? Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe we just try and get this Forza thing done and then that's that. Although apparently 75% of the CPU is being used. Only 10% of that is like our streaming stuff. So what on earth is taking that up? Oh no, OBS says it's 33%. Stream Deck says that it's 6%. Stream Deck isn't even working, so let's end that. Can we close anything else? Probably not. Not frozen for you. How? How is it frozen for me, but I don't know. And it says OBS is taking up the camera. What if we... Right, I'm going to try something here. Let's turn the cam off. We're then going to close OBS. Then we're going to try and add my camera as a source on here. We're going to go to video capture. And we're going to add a new source. And we're going to change this device to Camlink 4K. Wow. It was very laggy. Sorry. That was probably awful audio. Oh, wait, and now that's hidden on there. So on my end, in the streaming software, we are now only using 20% CPU compared to like 35%. So this should avoid the issue that we have just been having and should hopefully therefore stop the skipping or lagging on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube has finally caught up. We're good. Right. That's actually really good to know that going forward, I don't need OBS open whilst I'm streaming. The only reason I would need to is if I wanted to record the face cam whilst, like, on its own, whilst live. We could just do this, and that would stop a lot of those issues from ever happening. Okay. Well, what a nightmare that was. Deary me. We're okay. We are okay. Well, I hope so, anyway. That was a prolonged problem. Which I didn't realise, because on my streaming software, nothing's skipping or lagging. It doesn't say I'm dropping any frames, so I thought it was fine. Apparently not, though. Right. Let's just try and get this thing done then, shall we? And then we can maybe just go and get some food. Or whatever. So. You can see in here perfectly fine. Good. YouTube looks like it's fine as well. So, it was a nightmare, but it looks like it's good. So. There are 2 trash cans. This one in front of these pillars, and then this one in front of mine on the left-hand side. I don't know how quickly we need to do this together, but we can try. And I guess, because the stream is probably going to be even the tiniest bit behind, you're probably just going to have to base it on what I do in-game. So, I think immediately after you see me go, you go. And we need to try and hit this bin without crashing to get the skill. So, once you've said okay to that in the chat, we'll do it. Just so that I know that you know. Oh, actually, crap, I need to record it, though. Oh, no, we could just... we could record it on Xbox and then go back and do it. Deary me. Okay, right. Attempt number 1. Link wreckage. But not link... thingy. Clean sweep. Right. This is the only spot that I know that you can definitely do it at. So the question is, how far away do you have to go? How long do you have to go away before these will respawn? Let's just try going somewhere and coming back and see if they're there. If they're not, ugh, how annoying. Right. And we go back. So where was it actually? Like here? I don't know. We'll just go there. The new SBC pains you. What, because it's Lautaro? Get out the way. Someone's in one of the new cars. Oh my god, I can take a photo. Horizon promo. Wait, there's 13 new cars to take photos of. Okay. Why do Argentina get an SBC but not Spain? I don't know. Right, so they are back. So take 2. Here we go. Oh. You needed to go into this one. Not the one that was already knocked over. Right, let's go again. But at least I did get a clean sweep. So if we can both do that, then we're all good. But dearie me, what a nightmare. Excuse-moi. Okay. Take 3! We can get there. We can get this done. Especially the fact that they instantly respawn. It's very, very handy. There's someone in another new car. My god, it's all happening. The Alpha. That one was already knocked over for you. Oh. Interesting. How bizarre. Are they both there now? So we can get this done and then a stupid stunt party. I'm not sure if stunt parties spawn when you're in a convoy. Surely they do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Right, let's go.
Many hands make light work.
There it is! Right. The link skills are all done. Thank you very, very much. Let's record that. And then that means we can open up this software again. And if it makes it laggy, I apologize. But I have the footage that I needed, which was the main thing there. So let's record and then just play this full screen. And that is the final link skill done. There it is. So link, clean sweep, link skill is done. So now if we go to the collection journal and we go down here, all of the link skills are done. So now we've got Horizon Promo and Festival playlist to finish off. And then that side of things is done, which is sick. So now we just need a stunt party to spawn, which, yeah, do you know if they spawn when you're in convoys? Surely they do, so that you can do them as a group. Maybe like after the skill song. And then we get the stunt party done. We finish that part of the festival playlist stuff off. And then we are in a fantastic position to get the rest of the 100% stuff done. It's just going to be a lot of online grinding. It's not any at the minute. Yeah, that's fine. They normally don't take super long to respawn, so if one would just like to appear so we can tick it, I'd like that a lot. What is this tweet? Have we just... Special gift upon signing. Okay, I don't know. Right, come on game, please just spawn one, because my phone is going to run out of battery very, very soon. So we're going to lose our TikTok chats. So if we could just get this done, I'd appreciate that. Like, look, there's so many people on the map. We could get the stunt party done so easily if you just spawn one. Elise is going to be in the Summer Stars Team of the Tournament promo. What a shock. It's going to be absolutely stacked. It's going to be ridiculous. What is going on there? Someone's caused havoc. Come on, game. Please just spawn one for me. I'm trying to 100% your game, but I'm relying on you spawning the event. Oh dear. Oh, come on. These are some of the infuriating parts about loads of games, where things are, like, I can't control how soon this thing spawns. Feel bad for Southgate. Why? He should have done better. If he did, he would have kept his job. Just checking I've not missed one. No. Come on, game. Nothing's changed. Well, in one sense, yeah. The way that we went out was the same. We got 1% battery. Oh dear, oh dear. It's not ideal, is it? Let's get this cable on the go. Should make it so you can activate one. I agree. Especially if you're in like a group, a convoy or whatever. Why not? Because it could be, if I exited the game and relaunched it, it might immediately find me one. Or we could sit here for 15 minutes before it does one. But again, is there also a world where it won't find us one because we're in a convoy? I don't know. So be honest, and that's is a bit annoying. I can't lie. Especially when it's part of the festival playlist. Like with anything else in the festival playlist, you just press A on it and suddenly you're searching for that thing. Tried searching that and nothing was obvious. Yeah. I feel like it shouldn't make a difference if you're in a convoy. At all. Because surely people just free roam around and then do them in convoys all the time. I'd like to think. That would be really, really stupid if it wasn't possible. Doesn't make any sense, because you'd want to encourage people to do it in groups, surely. But yeah, when it's part of the festival playlist, the fact that you can't, like, actively search for one is a bit silly. That we're just sort of sat waiting around for one to spawn. Or is it a case that, as I say, if I like rejoined the servers, would I get into one significantly faster? No one knows. There are very few downsides with this game, but that is one. You got the score completely wrong. You said Spain would beat France, so you got that correct. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I can hang my hat on right now is that before the tournament started, I said Spain would win the whole thing. Some of my predictions during the tournament have been a lot worse, but that one could come true. Although I did have them beating us in the final. Sadly. So, the final won't be right, but the winner could be. Right, if this doesn't find us one in the next like minute or two, I think I'm going to restart it. And see if just like on your own, if it just gets me in one a lot quicker. Quick, there's another new boy. The DB7. Right, only 10 more cars to do the Horizon promo on as well. Lovely. Do I think the blame should be all on Tuchel or some players who should have stepped up? Yeah, definitely both. Tuchel is at fault for the subs. I honestly don't believe he's completely at fault for the way that we played immediately after the goal. I think there's deep-rooted mentality problems within England where we just don't have belief that we can continue playing and like go and get a second, a third, fourth. And so we go 1-0 up against these big teams, and then that's it. We just try and hold on to that instead of daring to be brave. But he then lent into that with his subs and compounded that. Instead of saying, stop sitting back, we're making attacking subs, Rashford's coming on for Rodgers, let's go. He didn't do that. So, both. Tielemans signing is fantastic for United. Right, I'm going to try this then, because this is just annoying. 6 items on your wish list are on sale. Oh yeah, there's a massive Xbox sale on right now, which is why I went and bought Croc, finally, which is amazing. So there is a lot of stuff that has got a good amount of discounts on it. So check it out, I would say, if you're on Xbox. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Outside of the England knockout, I'm doing fine. People blame the sitting back, yet it worked against Norway. I think the difference was, against Norway, it didn't feel like we were actually going to concede after we went 2-1 up. Whereas against Argentina, I think everyone thought as soon as we started sitting back, we are going to concede. You allowed Messi half an hour to... do what he wanted. You can't do that. And I think it was Joe Tomlinson said this on his video with James Olcott. He said, I wonder if the Mexico game, long term, would actually be seen as a negative. Because at the time, in the moment,
Welcome back, Scott.
it was phenomenal. The way that everybody banded together to have this phenomenal defense. Just bodies on the line. It was amazing, right? But maybe that got us into the mentality of thinking that that's how we should do all of these games. Gary, yeah, that is respectable. I'm amazed that he... I could understand him continuing it with it more if it was the final. I was a bit surprised after hearing that he did continue for a semi. His outrage over the Gahey interview about his smiling... Yeah, might appear on top of the hour. Yeah, I do wonder if they are... like, every set... like, yeah, every 15 minutes does one spawn, potentially. If so, does that mean that we... surely we should have seen the one at quarter two, though. I don't know. Football story game. I haven't seen that. Yeah, people getting upset over Gahey. People getting upset over him wishing Messi good luck in the final. Like, people are miserable about so many things in the world, and so few of them are justified. Like, you can be upset with Tuchel's subs. Absolutely. But being upset over someone wishing someone well is baffling. I can slightly understand the outrage from some people on, like, Twitter over the likes of Liverpool basically tweeting out as if they wanted Argentina to win just because McAllister was in the team. Putting, like, Argentina emojis and everything, all of that stuff. And then Chelsea sort of celebrating Enzo's goal and stuff like that. I can get people being annoyed at those kind of things. Like, read the room. But other things... it is just silly. Pat Gula for the 4x Phenoms pack for 100 Footies tokens. How expensive is Mr. Gula? Right, so we've potentially got 2 minutes until this stunt party spawns. I do also wonder if there's a world where they've made it so it, like, spawns at certain times because it's in the playlist. Need to figure out what the best wheel spin farm is as well now that they've bumped up the Subaru price. 80k up to 300k plus. Come on. A double would have been enough to discourage people from using that car. Quadrupling though? Come on. You weren't getting 4 times your money back. Right, 1 minute then. Will it spawn on the hour? I really hope so that we can tick that off. And then, yeah, we're in a very, very good spot to be able to 100% this game as soon as it is possible. Yeah, the 14-1 was really good. I can't believe that I managed that, to be honest. I was playing really good. Like, some of the goals I was scoring, the interplay was beautiful. And I was really liking the formation. And Yamal was very good. Also, tomorrow morning you will have a video with James coming out that we recorded yesterday before the game. I don't want. Right, come on then. No, 4-2-1-3. So 5 seconds until we hit 8 PM. Will the stunt party spawn on the hour? It has! Right, that's a very, very good shout. So here we go. Wait, where is it? Over here. So, I do need to record this, so I do apologise if it does lag things a little bit, but I need this footage. And we will switch to our favourites, and we'll go to this legendary one. Here we go. Right, sign up! I think all you need to do is just complete one of these. I don't know if you need to do all 3 levels, but... I mean, even if you do, we should get that done, because everyone's going to be wanting to try and do it. What's this that I'm reading? Thomas Tuchel blames English football's DNA for World Cup exit. I mean, there's a world where he's not wrong, but he has to take some fault. Smash the tank mascots. Avoid the mech mascots. So just these? What ones are we avoiding? Like, oh, those. That's sort of what we've discussed today. The, like, English DNA of just not daring to go for the second goal. That's all well and good, saying that you think that that is a problem. Everybody thinks it's a problem. But you lent into it by then going 5 at the back. What you should have done as an elite level manager was say, guys, no, stop that. We're making attacking changes. We're going for the second goal. So whilst I think he's correct, that doesn't justify his decisions.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters,
Diggity-doo, diggity-doo.
turn left.
Oh, I do always forget you can just fast travel to these, but we are basically there. So we'll just get this done, and then we can tick that part of the collection journal off. And then it's back to the grind, getting the remaining cars, getting the festival points, and getting the online badges done. Slowly but surely making our way there to that 100%. Dig-a-da-doo, dig-a-da-doo, ding, 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 ding. Oh, it was at least 6 at the back at one point. Yeah, maybe even 7. It was mental. They definitely just hit the wrong one there. They hit one of those. But that's fine. We're nearly done. There we go. And then the final one. Also restarted now. Stuck in the loading, please wait screen. Oh. Interesting. We love bugs, right? Bugs Bunny. Planet Crafter coming out on Game Pass, also chilled. I haven't seen that. Earn as many wreckage skills as you can. Woohoo! I can do that. That is what this car is made for. But if everyone could get here so that we can start flying through it, that'd be fun. That'd be dozy. Just like, there we go. Loads of people just arrived into the zone. So now this should fly up. Oh, because this has been frustrating that we've not been able to complete this part of the festival playlist challenges because it's not up to us at all. It's purely dependent on when they release things. So finally being able to get this done now is going to be satisfying. Since I think it's October. I'm not 100%, but I believe so. Tyler, that is always a bit of a nightmare. Right, halfway to this, and that's only taken like a minute and a half, so nearly there. I'm just going to cash out those skill points. If the game would finish off my thing, that would be lovely. I mean, if it wants to get to 100k to get us our 10 points, that'd be good. Whilst everyone else keeps smashing stuff up. I mean, we're getting there. Crash landing, bam boom. Keeps going. Quite a few games out soon on Game Pass. Yeah, there are. I mean, FC27 reveal is next week. Yeah, we've already got the leaked release dates, which are exactly as expected, which are the 18th of September is going to be the Ultimate Edition, and the 25th is going to be the normal. Right, so there's that done, which means the Horizon Stunt Party is done there, and that means finally we tick off the festival playlist stuff here. That is all done. We get ourselves a little hat thing there, and the Horizon Legends stuff is done. We get a green crown. Gary, no. So the final thing left now. Well, actually, it says I've done all of these because I got the gold on the Horizon promo stuff previously. But now that there's a few new cars in the game, we need to tick off the new cars and take some photos of those. And then that part is all done. And then I've got a few cars to collect. And then all of the collection journal, the wristbands and the stamp stuff is all 100% done. And then outside of that, we got our final festival playlist badge. So I only have a couple of things left to do. Get the cars, take the photos of them, play all of the online modes to get these badges, and complete the festival playlist stuff to get the one remaining achievement. So pretty much the next 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, are going to be a bit of a grind of online play. And then that's it. I will have completed everything. And we will have 100%ed this game. And we can turn it into the big old video. So that is where we stand with Forza, which is pretty sick. I've got a lot of online grinding to do. But I am very hungry and I need to get a few bits done and sorted out. So thank you very much, Simps, for helping get that final link skill. That's really cool to be able to tick that off. Thank you anyone and everyone for watching. I hope that you've had a lovely time. And I will see you tomorrow for, what is it? Summer Stars, the Team of the Tournament promo. I might put out a TikTok of like all of the players that are leaked to be in it, to get back into the TikTok side of things on the FC front. But yeah, if you want to check out any of the content we've put out over on the Birdie FC channels, then that would be amazing. Outside of that, enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.